Hey Aqua, welcome to the channel, ProjectFEVtarot and more. I'm Sharon, Intuitive Empath. I'm channeling the transit energies from now through the end of May all the way through June to the end of June, okay? So I'm doing life readings, and basically what this is going to depict in a 5 and 5 spread is the most recent past, what that past scenario brought about as the focal point energies in the present, what's going to happen in the present paradigm scenario that's going to trigger the soul purpose or the soul lesson, what that is all about, and then the ultimate outcome by the end of June. Okay, and then there's going to be an advice card that's basically going to give you a little piece of something to kind of help illuminate where you can place your focal energy to assist the process through all of this, or something to be supportive, to know, okay, to utilize to your benefit through the entire process, because these are going to be pretty intense energies. That's why I'm doing these, you guys. Everybody needs these. I know there are some of you guys that can't afford them, or you know, maybe you don't know what tarot is about enough to actually trust a reading, a full-on reading, but you guys, seriously, like, these are going to be some pretty intense energies coming through, coming through. Nope, Spirit doesn't want me to do it like that. All right. We're going to start over. A couple more shuffles for you. Spirit wants to make them pop. Wants to pop them out. So I'm going to shuffle these back in. And we're not going to deal it from the deck. We're going to let Spirit talk. Okay? Get your cards out. Oh, there you go. That's why. All right. 6 of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups. Seven of Cups in reverse. One more card. Knight of Pentacles. I swears it. I swears it. Knight of Pentacles literally just came out for the Libra. Theirs was in reverse. Yours is in the upright. I don't know if you're dealing with a Libra. Hermit has been an overall theme and energy, but here we've got the most recent past situation. Is there was some kind of emotional investment that broke down, lost its focus, lost its initiative. I don't necessarily think that this has to be a relationship. It could have been something that triggered you to focus more inwardly on how you were feeling. So this could be a breakup, a loss of job, or a loss of situation that was kind of unexpected. I think maybe it blindsided you a little bit, because the 6 of Wands energy is really being about, like, on your game, being admired kind of publicly, or admiring yourself for something that you've done really well, and it's in reverse, which is causing introspection. And then with the Page of Cups really kind of means that you were knocked back a little bit. So whatever you were feeling pretty strong about or pretty strong in the energy, you got knocked back a little bit. And that's okay. There's a reason for it. Okay. Part of that reason is the Knight of Swords with the 2 of Pentacles. Is there was definitely 2 elements, or what has been exposed is that there's 2 ways to go about doing things. Not just your own, or 2 very different points of view, yours and then the other point of view, yours and then the other way of doing things, you and then this other option or opportunity. And really this is about getting really clear and really focused on the absolute truth, which I think is about also accepting that this other potentially, you know, this other energy or entity or person has some value in their truth as well. Okay, and then the 7 of Cups in reverse is kind of like whittling down or really coming to truth and laser-like focus. So it's about actually making a choice, making a very active decision. And then it's going to be a decision that you feel very strongly about or feel is the right choice, the absolute right choice for you. And you're going to go after that. But I do think that it's going to take a great deal of introspection. Okay, so you guys are in yourselves, kind of challenging your own thinking. Okay, that's the way that I would put the Knight of Swords here, is you're challenging your own thinking. You're challenging yourself to get out of your, very single-minded point of view. You're exploring the options of what else is available out there. You're going to center yourself in your absolute decision after a period of significant soul searching. So this is the energy that's going to flip. And then the result of that is the King's energy. You're going to really embody, take on the principal elemental character of King energy. So you guys are going to be standing at the outcome of this very strong, very powerful, very empowered is really the word that's coming through, because the King of Swords knows the truth, the absolute truth, and the King of Pentacles knows exactly what to do about it. Okay. So there's a great plan in place, and it has a step-by-step methodical order to it. And by the end of this whole process, the Knight of Pentacles represents that you're going to be willing to step outside of yourself and come out of this hermit mode and apply yourself into the situation with this plan and carry this plan out to get real results. Okay, so let's see what you're dealing with here, Aqua. Six of Wands in reverse. Spirit, what's happened, or what is the energy behind why that card presented itself in the reading for Aqua? We've got the Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So something really did not go according to plan, and you were really blindsided by this, and it really knocked the wind out of your sails. Like it really sucked. Whatever this was, it really freaking sucked. It sucked balls. Let's just put it that way. It sucked hard. Yeah. And honestly, I know people say like it happens for a reason or whatever, but it really did. I mean, the universe is kind of at play here. And even though it might seem mean that this happened, you'll see why it happened after the fact. And we always do. We look at things in hindsight and we go, oh, okay, now I see why that happened. It sucks that it has to work out that way because we have to ditch whatever that is. But there's usually something in our thinking that causes us to stay in a situation that isn't healthy for us. And we don't see that it's not healthy for us until we experience the healthier thing, the better outcome. And then we look back and we're like, what was I thinking? That's exactly the point of that, is in that old self, you were thinking that that was okay. And now that you realized with your new thinking or your new healthier viewpoint or your new perspective, that that was really not serving you. It was really not going to go anywhere that you thought it was. It was staying the same there, and it wasn't allowing for growth. So the world is here. Universal energy is here to help you get in touch with your emotional side. Okay, so it hurts your feelings so that you could realize you have them, if that makes sense. Okay, now how you're going to process through your feelings is the Two of Pentacles energy. Okay, you're going to get down to, Two of Pentacles energy. We're going to let the cards speak the message here. Queen of Coins in reverse. Another clarifier from the last reading, literally. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or a Libra might have something to do with your situation. But there was some element of this that wasn't. There was like you were having an abada, not your reality moment. So the Queen of Coins is really just about this linear application of feminine energy. So yep. So that's what we have playing out here too. There's a unification. There's a general collective energy of unifying the masculine and the feminine. We're actually seeing that play out in twin flame relationships where the actual masculine energy separate from the feminine energy is coming together. So, but I do feel like this is meant to mirror to us the masculine energy that's distorted and mirror back to us the feminine energy that's distorted so that we can heal each other in this paradigm. Because you do have the King of Pentacles in reverse with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse in the same reading. They're not in the same timeline. Okay, you're moving towards the King of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse right here, presenting itself because it's something that needs to be considered. Okay, so whatever feminine energy is being ignored or being distorted, you need to get to the truth of that. You need to get to the bottom of that, and you need to consider that element of the feminine energy before moving forward, which is getting out of egocentric thought, getting out of egocentric serving of the self, okay? And the King of Cups in reverse here to clarify the Knight of Swords. So I think that for some of you Aquas, you have not been in touch with your emotional self. And all of this is happening to really get you reconnected with feelings, having feelings, getting comfortable with having feelings, what you feel, and learning to utilize some element of emotion to make some of your decisions. Not wholly, not only emotional decisions, but not no emotional decisions, okay? Only methodical, logical decisions, and the absence of emotion, you're making decisions that, yeah, they might be smart, but you still don't feel fulfilled and satisfied with the choice, which is why you like to consider all these options. So this is a man, for example, or a woman who could be saying having several sexual partners because they're not able to connect with one and really feel wholeheartedly the depth of that connection with the one person, because you're not capable of that depth. You aren't aware of that emotional depth in yourself. So whatever happened in this situation triggered that. So whatever this person was or whatever the circumstance was triggered that, so that you can look at all of these options and go, I don't want all of these options. I thought I wanted a lot of variety, but as it turns out, I want quality. Quality makes more sense. It fulfills me on a deeper level. It's emotionally satisfying, and there's a lot more depth there to consider. So the Seven of Cups in reverse, please clarify the Eight of Cups. You're going to walk away from a situation that doesn't serve you any longer. That's what Eight of Cups is, walking away from the disappointment. King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles cycle is going to start with this and evolve over the course of the next 6 weeks until you're ready to take action. Okay, so that's what's being solidified in you, is this King of Pentacles energy. Hermit card in reverse, please, Spirit. Clarify the Hermit for Aqua. Hermit, soul searching. We've got the Chance card in reverse. So this is about taking a chance on yourself. Okay, this is about chance. When we're talking about introspective chance, it's not a risk necessarily, because the Chance card sometimes is about gambling or taking a risk. But it's presenting itself with the Seven of Cups, which is about options, lots and lots of options. Okay, so when you're taking a chance, you're not considering all of the options any longer. You're taking a chance on the one that you've chosen, the one option, the one selection, and you're going to really soul search so that you know what that one is or who the one is. You're really going to connect with yourself internally, your internal self. Where is your heart? Where is your heart in this? Where are your true emotions? Where do they lie? Knight of Cups. Please clarify the Knight of Cups for Aqua. Five of Cups. Yeah. You're done feeling disappointed. You're done with this. I think this is even like a depression. The Hermit card with the 5 of Cups energy after a 7 of Cups and what looks like a breakup or some type of unexpected event over here. This is like depression. So you're going to go through a little bout, I think, of depression. Short-lived, 2 to 3 weeks probably of all of this process will be filled with some of this deep, intense emotion, probably some purging, maybe even some crying. It's all okay. It's all okay because you're going to come out of this really so much better than when you went in. So much more grounded, so much more aware, so much more solid in who you really are and what you really want and what you're going after. You're going to know. Like, there's going to be no doubt in your mind, Aqua, by the end of this. By the end of June, there's going to be no doubt in your mind where your direction is and where you're going. King of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, 3 of Cups. You are really getting down to what makes you happy, what makes you want to celebrate. Okay, and then the Moon in reverse. You've got clarity about how to make this happen in real life. Okay, got real clear. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is the Hangman and the Lovers. Oh, if you guys are twins, twin flames, or major relationship, soulmate relationship that's in separation, maybe not in communication right now, and you don't know how to fix that, you don't know how to come forward towards your partner because you really blew it, or you did something stupid, or you didn't consider their point of view, or you did something egocentric and self-serving, or you cheated and considered all these other options because you didn't see the value of this person. However that played out in this scenario with this person, you have absolute clarity about what their point of view is. You have seen things from a different perspective, and now you know exactly what to do. So by the end of June, you guys are going to know exactly what you need to do to fix the situation, to bring happiness into your life. Okay, so what is the absolute most helpful, beneficial energy for Aqua? You guys have 2. You guys need 2. Third eye, this is about intuition, trusting your intuition, and miracle. Okay, so we're going to read both of those. And you guys got a 6 and a 6. I literally said 666 in the last one, and I didn't even know that I was even talking about that. So if you guys are dealing with a Libra, things about to go cray-cray for you, but get better. Okay, so third eye chakra, the frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. You guys, if you're talking about a twin flame relationship or a twin flame paradigm where you have a twin, then talk to this person telepathically and work some of that out energetically with this person prior to reaching out to them in the 3D. Ask them what they want and listen to what they want and see if you can consider that as an option before moving forward towards them. Maybe that's the clarity that you need to go inside yourself, connect with them telepathically, and communicate with them there. Or maybe you guys need to connect with the fact that you can do that. Maybe you don't believe that you can do it. Maybe you believe that your partner can do it with you, or they've shown you the evidence that it's real for them, but you need to believe that it's real for you. You guys are having a hard time accepting that you guys have the telepathic ability as well. Maybe there's been something that's you're just kind of like, something blindsided you about this whole situation. You just did not see this coming. Did not see this person coming. Did not see them having this effect on you. You're just going about your life, doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, bam. Whatever this was came into your life and you just were like, whoa. And you continued going on, not knowing that until after things kind of fell apart or there were hurt feelings involved or something happened. And then you were kind of like looking in hindsight. That's what we said, looking in hindsight going, oh, I see why that happened. Yep, I see why that happened. And now in order to get this person back or to get the job back or to get the scenario back in alignment and on the right path, you're kind of thinking and hoping for a miracle, because that's really what it's going to take. It's going to be a miracle if all of this works out in the end. This beautiful pattern is often used to indicate our understanding of our connection as humans and as spiritual beings to the whole. The color indigo is associated with the 6th or 3rd eye chakra, located in the middle of the forehead, just above the bridge of the nose. It is linked to our intuition, our insights, and our ability to see beyond three-dimensional reality into the inner world, so that the conscious can merge with the unconscious or the subconscious. In many cultures, the color indigo has been traditionally associated with royalty, power, and wealth, as we often assign to our authoritarian figures a higher consciousness that is based on a deeply rooted connection to source. Its sense is telepathy. Okay, so let's go to miracle and read miracle. Frequency of miracle supports our belief in ourselves as a part of source, and therefore our belief that anything is possible. A miracle can be described as an extraordinary event or occurrence in our everyday reality that cannot be explained within our existing paradigm or belief system, and is therefore attributed to a higher supernatural cause. Our belief in the possibility of miracles is closely connected to our belief in the divine itself, and with that belief, our trust in the unlimited possibilities the universe can provide. In these changing times, in the new energy, multidimensionality is rapidly saturating almost all areas of our lives and being. There is much we don't understand and cannot explain within our current way of thinking. When we relax and accept that we are in an era of many mysteries yet to be revealed, we can start living our lives with the expectation that miracles and benevolent change can happen in any moment. I'm going to read that again for those in the back. When we relax and accept that we are in an era of many mysteries yet to be revealed, we can start living our lives with the expectation that miracles and benevolent change can happen in any moment. Yes. Wow. You guys, miracles coming your way, Aqua. Miracles, 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 especially if you're dealing with a Libra. Yep, or Sagittarius energy came through in the last reading as well. So if you guys are dealing with a Libra or Sag and astrology matters to you, then yeah, that could definitely be on point. I'm feeling led to share with you guys the Vedic astrology link, the soulmatestars.com for Vedic chart. So if you know your partner's information or the counterpart information and you know yours, you can put those in there and find out what their moon sign is. Venus, moon, or ascendant, particularly in this situation, would be relevant for both of you, and you can look up information and do a little bit of research about the nakshatra, because that's pretty important, the nakshatra, particularly with the planetary transits that we have playing out right now. So if you know their moon sign and their Venus sign, then that's going to be elementally significant for you in the love, if you want to relate this to a love reading as well, with a twin flame. Okay, so hope that resonated for some of you guys, or ends up resonating as the rest of the month in June play out. I may have some additional readings coming through to kind of get updates on these energies. They'll be relatively quick though. They're not going to be extensive like this one. If you want a personal reading, I do have some openings still available for the rest of this week. So reach out to me at ProjectFEVtarot@gmail.com and we can do something quick, easy, customized, whatever it is that you guys are needing for your particular situation. If anything intense or catastrophic plays out as a result of these energies, then go ahead, reach out to me. We can get you guys a personal reading and get you some specific advice to your particular scenario, okay? Otherwise, you guys, thanks for tuning in. I love you guys, my subbies, my subscribers. Welcome back. Like and subscribe, of course, as always. Namaste.